Checking out the highlights now for practice number 2. For Event 8, Repco Supercars Championship, OTR SuperSprint, the Bend Motorsport Park this weekend. Scattered cloud above. We're just on 15 degrees and a westerly 20-25 kilometres an hour at the moment. Unfortunately, session does not start well for James Courtney in the Snowy River Caravan's entry. Understeers wide. Back of the car slides and makes awkward contact with that concrete wall on the inside of the racetrack. Here's the view from outside. It's kind of okay on the dirt, but once it got to that wet grass, there was no controlling the car at that point. So damage in the left front and left rear corners of that car. They brought it into the garage, and unfortunately, great frustration. James shakes his head with Garth Panda there on the way into the garage. Been another difficult session, unfortunately, for Shane Van Gisbergen, our reigning champion, who's just fresh from a great outing in Indianapolis in NASCAR. Car not to his liking. He was complaining in session 1 about the power steering with the car and got out of the car and left 14 minutes behind in that session, and then unable to get it to turn into his satisfaction, ran wide down there in that double left-hander in the middle of the racetrack at turn 14. And so Jeremy Moore also in conversation, technical director of that race team, as they try and find a suitable setup for him to be a happier camper. Jack LeBrock made a little mistake on the run down the hill here as well. The back of the car started to slide right there, and then he didn't connect with the apex, and that ran him out into the grass. Actually did a nice job of being able to steer it back on. So at the end of it all, Brock Feeney, nice work. The youngster from the Gold Coast has put a decent margin, 1/3 of a second over another fast youngster in Thomas Randall. Chaz Mostert is next in the queue.